Is that it? The pumps?
Yeah, the coastal thing.
Coming around to the pump?
No, I think that was just messed up. I don't know. They've just been standing there. I think he was inside the
Some dude.
He was inside, right?
It started with as a shooting call, and then at some apartments, guys shot through like a window. He ends up at the store, and he didn't have money. So he barricaded himself.
It was accident.
There was a sailor scene. It's because they didn't act.
Yeah. You know how much strawberry is? I may just
I think the
get
best
down.
thing, I think the best thing is just get down in here.
No, you guys are good. All right? Is it gonna be
Yeah. Whenever y'all are ready. You're
You
good?
guys ready? Good? Yeah. Rolling. Hold on.
This is right
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay. First name is Jennifer, Jennifer. Last name is Rodriguez, Rodriguez, Public Information Officer with the San Antonio Police Department. So shortly after 10 this morning, officers were dispatched to the 3000 block of Nacogdoches for a disturbance with a gun. A female had called in saying that a male, we're still trying to verify his age, but he's possibly in his early 20s, had pointed what was initially believed to be a weapon at her. He did not make any demands. But again, he allegedly pointed a weapon at her. He then fled the area and fled to this nearby gas station that's right behind me. He entered and he again pointed what at first was believed to be a weapon at the clerk. The clerk was able to get away, and officers surrounded the gas station. There was nobody except the suspect inside the gas station. For about 10 minutes, they began calling him through the intercom, and he ultimately surrendered peacefully, and he was taken into custody. At this time, the male, again believed to be in his early 20s, is going to be going in for a mental health evaluation. The weapon that at first was believed to be a real weapon was actually not. It was a fake weapon. It was recovered. Nobody was injured. Again, he was taken without incident. There was a nearby NEISD school that was temporarily placed on lockdown, but that lockdown has since been lifted since this area is deemed safe. So again, it ended peacefully, and the male, is going to be taken in for a mental health evaluation, and charges could be pending, but again, it's still under investigation.
No charges at this time?
I'm sorry?
Any charges?
At this time, he's going to be undergoing a mental health evaluation, and that will be further investigated if he is going to be facing charges or he's going to be emergency detained.
He did not have a real weapon?
No, it wasn't a real weapon, but it certainly looked like that, and the first victim certainly believed that it was a weapon, but ultimately it was deemed not to be a weapon.
So there's no clear motive for this at all?
No clear motive, no.
Was the clerk ever threatened?
No, again, the weapon was pointed, but no demands were ever made, but certainly these people were fearful that it was a real weapon. So again, he's going to be taken in for evaluation.
So how did the clerk have to stay inside while the guy was inside? Did they go out?
No, the clerk was able to get out, and the suspect stayed inside alone in the store, and the officers were on the intercom calling him out for about 10 minutes, and he ultimately, without further incident, came out and surrendered.
Can you give a description of the type of toy gun it was, just for public info, or do we know that?
I don't know. Like I said, I know it certainly looked like a real weapon. It didn't have like the orange tip or anything like that, like a play gun. But I don't know what it resembled. But again, the victims felt like it was a real weapon, so it ultimately was not deemed a real weapon.
What was the relations with the girl and the victim who called it up?
I don't believe they knew each other.
Do you know, did he live in that apartment or wherever the original call came from?
I don't know.
And so the fake weapon was never discharged or anything?
No.
We are talking about...
Did you have to bring out like the mental unit or the special victims?
Well, no, it didn't exceed to that point, but he is going to be taken into a local hospital where he is going to undergo a mental health evaluation.
Did he surrender peacefully without struggling?
Yeah, about 10 minutes later he came out and he surrendered peacefully without further incident. Just certain cues, certain things that the individual exhibited that certainly brought concern to officers to further take him to a hospital for a mental health evaluation where medical professionals will undergo a medical evaluation on him.
And what school was put on lockdown?
Oak Grove Elementary, nearby.
What school district is that?
NEISD.
And would you mind clarifying the location of this? So it was just one location, correct?
The 3200 block of Nacogdoches, and then right here, which is also the 3200 block of Nacogdoches, this gas station, and then I believe it was an apartment complex nearby that he ran from the apartment complex to this gas station.
But we don't know the name of the apartment complex, right?
Okay, say this Spanish.
Sure.
Are y'all doing it?
Sure. Is this yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Ok, primer nombre es Jennifer Rodríguez, vocera del Departamento de Policía de San Antonio. A las 10 de la mañana oficiales fueron llamadas a la 3000 cuadra de Nacogdoches por una señora que dice que un señor tenía una pistola. El señor, el sospechoso, corrió a una gasolinera donde él también produjo la pistola que creemos que era una pistola al principio. El empleado corrió fuera y el sospechoso se quedó en la gasolinera solo. Oficiales se acercaron a la gasolinera y lo llamaron fuera. 10 minutos después él salió y fue detenido. En este momento va a ir al hospital para que le sea una evaluación de mental health y van a continuar la investigación. Nadie fue herido. Una escuela se puso en lockdown, pero la área ahora está segura, así es que ya no está en lockdown. Y la que fue, creo que era una pistola en el principio, no era una pistola, era un jueguito, sí, juguete. Así es que no es una pistola real.
¿Y qué cargos dan?
No sabemos en este momento porque lo van a hacer una evaluación de mental health, así es que en este momento todavía está en investigación.
Thank you. Jeff.
Oh, hey, I haven't seen you in forever. Nice to see you, sir.